great field on the south side of Chicago. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the All-Stars going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher tonight, Jake Eder. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stuart Fairchild. And a foul ball. Fairchild with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hauls it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Lynn.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Yu Chang in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Back here on the south side. And on the mound now, Brandon Sproat. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the DH, Dominic Fletcher. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. 2 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his time.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. We played an inning, no score. Here on the south side, here's a big power threat. Lynn. Eater back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up the middle. Could be extra bases.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here's the first baseman with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Eater, a 6'4" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Sung-Chae Cheng. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. Sung digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a foul out of play. Lynn off of first with 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert sizing this one up, nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That one outside. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Now it's Jansen to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Second inning here, no score. Center field. And there's two away. Brian Ramos will hit next. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. That's to third. Ramos. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 27.
And here's the catcher, Lyle Lynn, with 5 RBIs on 3 hits in the series. Lynn launched a pair of homers in his last game. Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt. And now 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one popped up. Jansen in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 98.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Chen. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Late on that fastball. Fairchild with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Rodolfo Castro, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit, takes outside. Lifted in the air, right field. Schwartz makes the play.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a ball.
Montgomery stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Up.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. Chinese Taipei on top here, 1-0.
Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be
back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. First pitch just misses. That one ripped. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next is the designated hitter, Lin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So up next, Sung Chae Cheng. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Gus Varland up and throwing. Boozer also throwing. Runner at first with no outs here. Into center. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So digging in, Sung. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. Sung mashed a couple of homers in his last game. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Robert now. And that's in there at the knees. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The delivery to Robert. Foul ball, still 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Shy Sox held in check here. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Eater back to work. And first offering is fouled off. John, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here is Lyle Lynn. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that one is inside. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Number 98.
So 2 down now, and here is Chen. Just missed.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand, has to hurry. On the money. Nice play.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third, throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
Back at right field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Danny Jansen. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Digging in, Brian Ramos. Grounded out his first time. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Zach DeLoach. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, Cheng. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. The White Sox going with a new arm, Gus Barlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fairchild at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yu Chang. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next to hit, Lynn. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars with the lead 3-0. Back here on the south side. Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And that one wrapped foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Miguel Vargas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Montgomery really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. 2-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one pushed to the left and foul. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You see me coming up.
Sung-Chae Cheng now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now that number
2 down, base is empty. Sung digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jared Schuster, the left-hander, up and throwing. Murphy warming up as well. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Pitching change here, Lou. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label names. Ain't got a choice but to let me in the game. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I keep it popping. Guess what? Everybody's watching. People's eyes.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Dominic Fletcher. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And a foul ball. The White Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's Luis Robert. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Danny Jansen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Penn Murphy.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
John, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jared Schuster preparing to come on if needed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Lyle Lynn. Right side, hard hit. To first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now that number 98.
Here's the left fielder, Chen. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Out to short, Montgomery. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Brian Ramos. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Rodolfo Castro steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off left side.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Caleb Ferguson will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Kai Bush appears to be getting loose. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
22.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the third baseman, Yu Chang, 1 for 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Lin. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swings through that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now the first baseman, this guy with big time power and an elite defender. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now Miguel Vargas. Christian Scott comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one at triple digits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Towards first. Steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Montgomery stands in now and watches strike 1. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt Frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. On to first, ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
4-1 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
My laces. I scale mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I didn't marry the man without a plan. Just shot up.